Take a risk. Take a chance. Take a dare. Play the game of Double Dare with the host of Double Dare, Alex Trebek.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Double Dare, the new game show in which our contestants get to win big cash prizes by demonstrating their knowledge and their nerve. And right now, we'd like you to meet two players who are going to try to do exactly that in the next half hour. Johnny?
First, here's our returning champion, Garry James.
How are you today, Garry?
Very good, thank you.
You are the returning champion. Picked up $500 in your first game, $700 against the spoilers. You have over $1,200 right now. How do you feel about that?
Not bad at all.
And the family reaction to that? Pretty good also?
Very good, yes.
Okay, good luck to you today. Let's say hello to your opponent.
Challenging Garry James is Joel Palmer.
Hi, Joel. When we left off on our last program, we had just started a new game. So you're the newcomer. Do you feel a little more relaxed now?
Absolutely.
Feel like a veteran?
Yeah.
Ready to go to work?
Right now.
Okay, fine. When we did leave off on our last show, there was no money on the scoreboard for either one of our players. So we're starting at 0 right now. And to begin, we will show the home audience the correct answer in our first subject. Here it is. Take a look. And players, the first subject is a person. As you know, we're going to be showing you clues one at a time. They get easier as we go along. The first player to buzz in with the right answer will win $50 and the right to make a dare. Here is clue number 1. To advertise his performances, he once had each letter of his name painted on the heads of 7 bald men. Clue number 2. Surprisingly, driving made him nervous, and he was rarely seen behind the wheel. Clue number 3. His line of work sometimes necessitated stripping nude for inspection. Next, his denunciation of spiritualism ended his friendship with Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. That was our champion's buzzer. His opponent's booth is sealed off. He can't see or hear us. Garry, what's the answer?
Harry Houdini.
Harry Houdini is right. You have earned the first money in this game. You've got $50. You are now in the dare situation. Let's take a look at the next clue together. Appropriately, he died on Halloween. That is the dare clue. Do you want to give that to Joel and hope that he doesn't know Harry Houdini is the right answer?
I'll dare.
Okay, if it works out for you, you get an additional $100. Let's bring Joel back. Garry got the right answer, and he has taken the dare. You've got 5 seconds to look at this clue and come up with an answer. Joel?
Harry Houdini.
You are right, and we've got a tie game once again. Each of our players with $50 in cash. And let's take a break right now for a commercial message, and then we'll go on to another subject on Double Dare.
How do you spell super password?
S-U-P-E-R-P-A-S-S-W-O-R-D. S-U-P-E-R-P-A-S-W-O-R-D. S-U-P-E-R-P-A-S-U. Wrong.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay, one more time.
S-U-P-E-R-P-A-S-W-O-R-D.
You sure you guys are through now?
Super password, W-E-E-K-D-A-Y-S at noon on BUZZR.
When we started the game today on Double Dare, we were tied. We are still tied, but right now each of our players has earned some money. $50 for the champion, $50 for the challenger, and we go on to our next subject, and we start by letting you folks at home see the correct answer. Here it is. And players, the subject is a person. Clue number 1. Let's look at it. He said, "I reserve the right to be the only psychotic on the set." Garry James has buzzed in. What's the answer?
Oscar Levant.
Oscar Levant is incorrect. So we close you off for now, and we bring Joel back. Let's bring Joel back. Garry gave us a wrong answer. So you have the bonus of the penalty clue and a free guess. Here it is. He received the Oscar for the cartoon short, The Critic. Do you have an answer for me, Joel?
Garry Trudeau.
No, that is wrong. Okay, the advantage you have over Garry is that he will never get a look at that clue. Let's bring Garry back. Still no correct answer, so we're going on. Let's look at the next clue. Clue number 3. The New York Times called him America's patron saint of going too far. Next clue. He got his start in television as a $50 a week gag man for Sid Caesar. Joel's buzzer sealed Gary's booth. And the answer, Joel?
Mel Brooks.
You are right for $50. You are in the dare situation. Let's take a look at the next clue. He and Buck Henry created television's Get Smart. That's the dare clue. Do you want to show it to Gary? Could pick up an additional $100. At the worst, he would get the right answer, and you'd be tied again at 100 apiece.
I don't think so. I think he'll know that.
You think he will? All right, let's bring Gary back. Joel got the right answer. He's not going to take the dare. He's stopping here. The next clue was he and Buck Henry created TV's Get Smart.
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. Did I see you sort of pulling your hair when he beat you to the buzzer a few moments ago?
Yes.
All right. He's leading right now. He's got $100. You've got 50. And we have another subject and another correct answer for you folks at home. Again, we're looking for a person. Clue number 1. His private railroad car had armor-plated sides and 3-inch thick bulletproof windows. Clue number 2. His dedication of the 1939 New York World's Fair was broadcast over television. Gary James, the champion. An answer, please.
Franklin Roosevelt.
You are right. Game is tied once again, and you're in familiar territory, a dare situation. Let's take a look at the next clue together. Churchill said, meeting him is like opening a bottle of champagne. It's a lovely statement. That's the dare clue. Do you want to show it to Joel?
I'll dare.
Okay, fine. Let's bring Joel back. Gary got the right answer. It's all tied up, $100 apiece. He's trying to pick up an additional 100 right now. He has taken the dare. You've got 5 seconds to look at this clue. An answer, please, Joel.
President Roosevelt.
You are right. You get the $50, depriving Gary of the 100, and you are in the lead, 150 to 100. And we're going to go right on. This is very exciting. Nip and tuck all the way back and forth. Well, let's take a break for some commercial messages, and then we'll see if we can't break the tie.
Vintage wheelin' and dealin' never goes out of style.
That's yours. That car is yours.
Let's make a deal. Weeknights at 8 on BUZZR. Let's play.
Welcome back to Double Dare. So far in our game today, we have had never more than $50 separating our two players. So they are obviously very evenly matched, and our challenger is leading right now with $150 to 100 over the champion. And we're going on to another subject. Here is the correct answer for you folks to take a look at. And I will tell our players that the subject is a person. Here is clue number 1. She once traipsed across the RKO studio lot in her underpants. Next clue. She was considered for the part of Scarlett O'Hara. A lot of people were. Clue number 3. She describes herself as tall, skinny, and very determined. Next clue. Her famous line from Stage Door was, "The calla lilies are in bloom again." Gary James, the champion, thinks he knows the answer.
Tallulah Bankhead.
Tallulah Bankhead is incorrect. I hope you heard the groan from the audience.
I heard it.
A wrong answer means we seal you off. You won't be able to see or hear what's going on. Joel, we got a wrong answer from Gary, so you get a look at the penalty clue and you'll get a free guess. Here it is. She wore a black Mao-type outfit to the 1973 Academy Awards ceremony. Have you got an answer?
Katharine Hepburn.
You are right. That gives you $200. And you're in a dare situation. You can take a commanding lead in this game. As you know, a game is $500. You could pick up an additional 100 right now if you take the dare and show this clue, this penalty clue, which Gary has not seen. If you show it to him and he misses, you will receive an additional $100.
He'd know that.
He'd know that?
I dare it.
All right. Let's bring Gary back. Joel got the right answer. He now has $200, but we're stopping here. He has not taken the dare. The penalty clue, which would have been the dare clue also, was she wore a black Mao-type outfit to the 1973 Academy Awards.
Katharine Hepburn.
Katharine Hepburn. So you were wise, Joel, in turning down the dare at that point. And you're leading right now. You have a 2-to-1 edge over Gary, 200 to 100. And we've got another subject and another correct answer for you folks to look at. This time, a fictional character is our subject. Here we go with clue number 1. The London Sunday Times denounced this fictional character as both anti-humanist and anti-Christian. Next. In the books in which he appears, his boss is Admiral Sir Miles Messervy, retired. Joel.
Sir James Bond.
Sir James Bond is absolutely right. Another $50. You're moving ahead nicely. You're in the dare situation. We're going to take a look at the clue together, and then you'll tell us whether you want to take the dare. Let's look at the next clue. He likes his martinis shaken, not stirred. You want to take
I'll do that clue.
Okay, fine. If it works for you, you'll have $350. If not, you'll still have $250, and Garry will have $150. Let's bring him back. Joel gave us the right answer. He's up to $250. He's taken the dare. You've got 5 seconds to look at this clue and then give me an answer. Do I take it from your smile that you have the right answer, Garry?
James Bond.
You do have the right answer. And we do have two very evenly matched players. All right, 250 to 150. Another subject, another right answer. And this time, a person. That's our subject. First clue, let's look at it. When Sam Goldwyn saw her screen test, he said, "Who wasted my time with that?" Next clue. She was the first actress to become president of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. No, we'll go on. Clue number 3. In 2 of her films, Dead Ringer and A Stolen Life, she played the double role of twins. Okay, clue number 4. I'm no Pollyanna, she said. I love parts you can sink your teeth into. Garry James, the champion.
Betty Davis.
You are right. Betty Davis is correct. Garry, you're moving back very nicely into contention. You now trail your opponent by $50 only. You're in the dare situation. You can pick up an additional 100 here. Let's look at the clue first. By 1939, she had replaced Shirley Temple as America's favorite movie star. That's the dare clue. Do you want to give it to Joel?
No.
Gonna stop. Okay, 2 very cautious players. Let's bring Joel back. The dare clue, which Garry passed on, is by 1939, she had replaced Shirley Temple as America's favorite star. What would your answer have been?
Betty Davis.
Betty Davis, he says, shaking his head, but you'd have been right. That was the right answer. So again, good strategy on the part of our players. $250 for you, Joel, $200 for Garry. And let's see the correct answer on our next subject. A person. Once again, here is clue number 1. His pastimes are shadow boxing and arm wrestling with his hard-drinking cronies. And Joel's in fast on this one.
Peter Falk.
Peter Falk is wrong. Good guess, however, but we close you off for the time being, and we bring our champion back. A wrong answer from Joel. A good break for you, Garry. You're going to get a look at this penalty clue. Clue number 2. He does his writing in an attic room reached by a rope ladder. What's the answer?
I'll guess Ernest Hemingway.
Ernest Hemingway is wrong, but again, Joel will not get a look at that clue. So let's bring him back. No correct answer yet, Joel. You're still leading by $50. We're going on to this clue, clue number 3. He has described himself as an embattled, aging enfant terrible of the literary world. No? Clue number 4, then. He also says he's a nice Jewish boy from Brooklyn. Joel?
Norman Mailer.
Norman Mailer is right. You've got $300. Dare situation for you. Let's look at the clue. In 1968, he ran for mayor of New York on the platform that New York should secede and become the 51st state. You want to take the dare and show it to Garry?
No, I'm afraid he'll know that.
You're afraid he'll know that. Well, I've got news for you. As we bring Garry back, I will tell you, Joel, that as you buzzed in, Garry was pounding there. He missed it by just a hair, and I suspect he had the right answer. What was it?
Norman Mailer.
Yes, indeed. That's it. You didn't even need the clue. All right, Joel has $300. Garry has $200. We've got quite a battle going on Double Dare, and we'll continue it in just a moment.
What do we have back there for Donna? A beautiful living room set. It's a beautiful, elegant dining room set.
Beautiful modern furniture.
What do we have behind that curtain?
A new dining room set.
Beautiful patio furniture. Open up the curtain and show her what's back there. You have a beautiful living room set.
Let's Make a Deal, furnishing the fun. Weeknights at 8 on Buzzer. Let's play.
Somehow I don't think our contestants are very relaxed right now. Very close match. We've got our challenger leading with $300 at the moment, the champion trailing. He has $200. We're going on to another subject. And first of all, the correct answer for you folks at home. The subject this time is a person. Here is clue number 1 for you to consider. A reformed swindler and safecracker. He claims he paid back all his uninsured victims. Clue number 2. Interestingly enough, he always uses the seatbelt in his Rolls Royce. Third clue. A one-time semi-pro hockey player for Montana's Butte Bombers. No, we'll move along then. Clue number 4. When he does what he's famous for, he puts on a red, white, and blue outfit. Joel Palmer, the challenger. What's the answer?
Evel Knievel.
You are right. Okay, you've got $350. This is a dare situation for you. A chance to pick up an additional 100 and go to 450. Just one correct answer away from the game. Let's look at the clue. A recent doll by Ideal bears his name and likeness.
I'd like to gamble on that. I'll take a dare.
Okay, fine. Let's bring Garry back. Joel gave us the right answer. He has taken the dare. He's going to try to pick up $100 right now, but you can get 50 if you come up with the right answer after looking at this clue for 5 seconds. Garry?
Evel Knievel.
Oh, boy. This is really tight. Another $50 for you, Garry. That's the right answer. $100 separating our two players. Another subject coming up. A correct answer, first of all, for our viewers. And for you players, an indication this time that the subject is a person. Clue number 1. He is the best-known honorary member of the Grand Order of Water Rats. Next clue. On the night before his wedding, he was knighted by the King of England. Third clue. He was at one time 6th in line to the Greek throne. Joel Palmer.
Prince Philip.
You are right. Prince Philip is correct. Joel, you've got $400. This is a dare situation. If you take the dare, show Garry the next clue, and he misses, that'll give you just enough to win the game and become the new champion. Look at the clue very carefully. Of part Danish blood, he is holder of Denmark's Order of the Elephant. Do you want to take the dare, or do you think that would give it to him?
I'll take the dare.
Fine. Let's bring Garry back. Joel got the right answer. He's taken the dare. Here is the clue for you to look at. Gary's very calm. The answer.
Prince Philip.
Yes, you're right. You knew it a few moments ago, didn't you? So far, what we've had is one player beating the other one to the buzzer, and that's very important also. Let's go on to another subject then, and we will show the folks at home the correct answer. You're looking for a person again. Joel leading by $100, 400 to 300 over Garry, and we're going to look at clue number 1 right now. He claimed he'd run over any anarchist in the way of his car. Joel Palmer, the answer.
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford is wrong. We close you off for now. We bring our champion, Garry James, back. Joel buzzed in quickly, but we had a wrong answer. So you get a look at the next clue, and you get a free guess. Recent news stories claim his wife bugged his bedroom. Garry, give me an answer.
William Randolph Hearst.
No, not William Randolph Hearst. You have the advantage over Joel again of having seen this clue. He'll never get a look at it. Let's bring him back, though. Still no right answer. We're going on. Clue number 3 coming up for both of you. Though no longer on the bench, he was once known as the fighting judge. No, we'll go to the next clue. Number 4, he is politically compatible with John Schmitz and Curtis LeMay. Clue number 5, he's called federal officials intellectual morons and pointy-headed. Joel Palmer.
Judge Hoffman.
No, not Judge Hoffman. We close you off again, and we bring our champion, Garry James, back. A wrong answer. You get a look at the next clue by yourself. His middle name is Corley. Garry?
I haven't a clue.
You haven't a clue. All right, we bring Joel back. Still no right answer. We're going on. Both of you eligible once again. Here is your next clue. He confronted Deputy Attorney General Nicholas Katzenbach at the schoolhouse door. Joel?
George Wallace.
George Wallace, yes. All right, you've got $450. You're in the dare situation. Let's take a look at the next clue together. During his first presidential run, Colonel Sanders was mentioned as a possible running mate. Do you want to take the dare and show Garry that clue? You now have $450. If he misses, you can win the game and become the new champion. If he gets it, he'll have $350.
He's got to know who that is. I'm not going to take the dare.
Okay, you're going to stop there. Let's bring Garry back. Joel got the right answer. Did not take the dare. The next clue was his middle name is Corley. No, he confronted Deputy Attorney General Nicholas Katzenbach at the schoolhouse door.
George Wallace.
George Wallace, yeah. Okay. Oh, I gave you the clue you saw.
Okay, I knew what it was.
You knew what it was? Good. I'm getting confused. That's because it's so close. $450 for the challenger, $300 for Garry. James, our champion. Another subject coming up. Shortchanged you on a clue there, but that's all right.
Okay.
Next subject, correct answer for you folks at home. A tired bell. All right. The subject this time is a person. Here we go. First clue. In his recent autobiography, he makes public his affair with a blonde bombshell believed by many to be Marilyn Monroe. Clue number 2. He began his career as a child actor in The Perils of Pauline. Next clue. In order to... We won't have time. We're going to have to pause right now for a commercial break, so let's do that, and then we'll come back for more on Double Dare.
Contestants try to outsmart the spoilers and each other. Alex Trebek hosts the most daring game show of all.
Players, are you ready to go?
Double Dare. Up next on BUZZR.
A very close game that most certainly will be decided on our next show. Hope you can join us then. So long, everybody.
Today's consolation prizes are first, a supply of Z-Brick wall covering adds color, character, and charm to any home with fireproof, inexpensive Z-Brick, the last word in wall covering. And for glamorous entertaining at home, a nighttime mandarin designed by Andrew for Royal and a stuck into card and piano nylon from DuPont. And Textan, a zip-top kit and 3 full wallet, original designs from Textan, a fashion leader in small leather goods. And Presto's Fry Baby, electric deep fryer, makes French frying easy and automatic. A serving or 2 and a jiffy or 2 with Presto's Fry Baby. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Double Dare, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.